Today is going to be totally new for me, so you're going to get to see me do something I've never done before. So that was real interesting. As I said, it's something I've never done before. I mean, I've never even done what they call a regular tattoo, but this is a henna tattoo. And this is Tina. And I'm going to get your last name again.
My name is Tina Al-Mugalik, and I'm a henna artist.
And how long have you been a henna artist?
Since around about 2012, 2013. I was pregnant with my son and picked it up as a hobby, and it grew on me.
Okay. And did you start like on yourself then?
Myself and my daughters, still to this day, always practicing on them, their friends, yeah, family members.
Okay. And one of the interesting things when I was kind of looking at the website to see who you were, what you were about, you do like an thing where you can go to people's homes and do parties or things like that.
Do birthday parties, baby showers, wedding parties. I even do baby bumps, henna belly blessing. It's just to bring good luck and prosperity to that woman and her unborn child, and it's very fun to do because the baby will kick and I'll have to stop and wait a minute.
Oh no, that's an interesting thing. Now see, what was interesting for me, and I guess this is just me, when you're doing it, I mean, like, it tickled a little, and I remember thinking, I am Madam Ticklish, right? I mean, just, that's just me. And so we did my hand because I wanted everybody to be able to see what we were doing. And you were talking about doing baby bumps and things. What are the most common places people get henna tattoos?
Mostly on the hands, the arms, sometimes both, especially for weddings. The bride will usually get the traditional, wedding designs of her choosing, from the hands all the way up to the elbow, sometimes even higher. The feet up to the mid-shin. And some people will get it on their shoulders, like prom season. People will get little spine designs, and so pretty much anywhere.
Now, I know you left an instruction card, but this is for everybody. So you saw you were squeezing. So what exactly are you squeezing from that tube?
So that is henna paste. The one that I use is organic, it's natural, and it's safe. There's no such thing as black henna. You have to always keep it frozen or refrigerated, or it could go bad, just like it's perishable, just because it comes from a plant. So imagine leaving a bowl of salad out on the countertop all day. Yeah. It's going to wilt and do all the stuff that's gross and yucky. Henna will do the same. Okay. So it is a plant called Lawsonia inermis. That's the scientific term.
Okay.
And the leaves are harvested and crushed and they are turned into a powder. When I receive it from my supplier, it comes to me in powder form. It's sifted 5 times, and then I mix the paste myself using natural items such as apple juice, molasses, and essential oils. My favorites to use are lavender or cajeput oils, or a blend, because lavender is safest to use on everyone, especially the pregnant mothers out there.
Oh, okay. So with the paste, so you've put this paste on here, and like I said, you've given a card, but this is for everybody. So what is the next step that happens with this?
So it's going to be drying on your skin. So what you'll want to do is to treat that area like you've been injured or something and you can't move it around. Try not to move it this way, because we all crease in that area. You're a little bit there, but not too bad. It's going to dry, so you want to leave it on your skin for a minimum of like 2 to 4 hours. The longer the better. Okay. It'll last you longer, about up to a week and a half to 2 weeks, with proper aftercare. And when it gets time for you to remove it, do not wash it off. You want to use something like I do personally, is use a paper towel, go outside in the grass or over the trash can, and just kind of, scrape it off.
So I had to take a paper towel and just scrape this. Okay.
It's going to feel hardened like cookie crumbs or something on your skin.
Okay, and so this is, again, because I ask goofy questions like this, just everybody knows. So like, if for whatever reason, if I took a paper towel and scraped at it right now, because this was just would it still have stained at all, or
possibly, just not at its fullest capacity? Okay. You want it, even though it's dried on your skin, it's still seeping into your skin, because you have different layers of skin.
Right. Okay. No, it's just like I said, this is something totally new to me. I've learned a lot about it. When did this type of thing, like, I know that I heard about it, like, I think like 10 years ago or something. About when did it become popular?
Well, it's been popular for hundreds, if not thousands of years,
Oh.
just not in our neck of the woods.
Oh, okay.
Places like Africa, the Middle East, India, those,
When did
places.
it kind of enter our
Not really sure.
vernacular?
I didn't even know what it was until 1999.
Oh, really?
Yes, a friend of mine, she was from the Middle East, and she was going to school here. She went back home for winter break, and when she returned, she brought me a couple cones of henna as a souvenir.
Okay.
And I was like, wow, what is this stuff? Where has it been in my life? That was before Google, so yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely. And I'm going to say something too, because I find it much more interesting to sit down with somebody who knows about something and talk to them about it than just simply look something up on Google.
Absolutely.
Because literally, what I could have done before you came is I could have researched this.
Mm-hmm.
And had you sit here for your interview with me being Ms. Knowledgeable, and I don't find that as fun. Like I said, I love sitting down with people who do what they do and love what they do. I mean, it's obvious you love what you do. I mean, you absolutely do, and you've got that passion for it, and that just makes it all the better. I think it does.
It makes it not feel like a job. It makes it feel like I'm doing my hobby, and I love it because I get to meet all kinds of people, and that's the thing for me. Diversity. I love it. Absolutely.
Well,
learning new customs and traditions.
Oh, okay.
Everyone should do that. Be open-minded.
I think to everything too. I think it's like I said again. I've never done this, and I'm not the type of person who ordinarily would have something put on my body just because. And so, obviously, if I was going to do this interview, I was going to be open to the idea of having it done.
Yeah, just to see what it's like.
To see what it's like, and to have it there. No, I was just going to say, I can't. It kind of has an earthy smell, in case people are wondering, because I realize it's kind of coming off on. And so this is some kind of a flower, obviously.
Yeah, just a little doodle.
A little doodle. And so what other types of designs or whatever do you do?
Like paisleys. I guess my strongest point would be floral designs. Anything floral. Like it's not a good angle. I constantly have it on me.
Oh.
This one's fading away, but...
How hard is it to actually do on yourself?
It's not that difficult if you can kind of contort your arm around kind of strangely. The hardest thing for me is using my non-dominant hand to do designs on my dominant hand, which I've gotten better over the years.
I was going to ask that. Is that something that, eventually you get better at?
Oh, yes, absolutely. I do it. It's all about the hand muscles and repetition, and just making your hand muscles stronger. You can actually do some exercises like those stress balls or whatnot. You can just...
yeah, I've got one of those.
Yeah. Once you get, not feeling uncomfortable, you kind of forget that, hey, this isn't the hand I write with.
Yeah.
So it's great.
Yeah, there are a lot of things, because they say too that when you use your non-dominant hand repeatedly to do something, it actually rewires something in your brain, and that's supposed to be very good for you. One of the things I did for a while is my dominant hand is my right hand too, but I ate with my left hand.
Okay, yeah.
And I just was doing that intentionally for that reason, because they said it rewires your brain and it's supposed to be good for brain function, and so I'm like, oh, okay. That sounded simple enough that you could do.
Yeah. I mean, and if you can pretty much decorate a cake or anything similar to that, you can do henna.
Oh, okay.
It's not difficult. At first, you may feel like it is.
Now, is that something that you can be self-taught, or do you have special training?
I am self-taught, yeah.
Okay.
Self-taught, lots of YouTube tutorials, they help.
Okay. Is there a licensing procedure
not in
or anything?
Indiana. Not in Indiana.
Okay.
So, I mean, you could probably try, but it's not needed.
Okay, I guess that's what I'm saying. So if you're an artist and you'd like to get into this, you can just kind of order the ingredients.
Yeah.
Decide what your designs are, and now, do you have a design that you consider like uniquely yours as opposed to other artists?
Yes and no. I freestyle a lot, but it's hard to tell if it's my own design, especially if I've used inspiration from another artist, which I do try to give them credit whenever I can. But I'll like mix things up. I'll add my own flair. I guess I'll make it mine in that sense, but it's not originally mine all the time. I mean, all designs, if you think about it, they came from some design, you know?
Right, yeah. I mean, when you're thinking about it, because anytime, yeah. It's kind of like when they say that for authors, there's actually only 3 plots, and it's how you treat them that
Right.
that comes out. So, again, we touched on this, you do parties, you do weddings. If somebody was having a party, is there a minimum number of people that have to be attending for you to come and do it?
Well, it's not about the people, it's about time needed, because I do charge by time. I don't charge per design or per event. Well, weddings, I do charge a certain amount, but for anything else, any event, any gathering, it's usually a 2-hour minimum.
Okay. And then whoever, they just step up and you'll do it.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you also have like a studio where people come to you?
I work from home.
Okay.
I don't have a studio. My setup is actually in my living room right now because
I understand. And I say that because I'm not going to tell you, but she knows where we're sitting right now.
I'm in the studio.
Yes.
So my setup is currently in my living room, but it's not a forever home, hopefully. My dream is to get my own boutique one day, and with inflation and everything going on the way it is right now, that's probably not going to happen for a while. Trying to wait until everything settles down.
Right, and we here at Michelle Gussow, wherever, are positive people, and it is going to get better.
Yes.
This is a storm we are weathering, and we will come out on the other side, and it will be
normal.
It will.
I miss that word.
Well,
normal.
I don't even know what does normal mean, but
right, anymore.
but I'm saying that it will be. You know, if better is a good word or something, but that's something I try to emphasize to people. You know, it's one thing when I talk to you on the phone, it's like, this is a positive person.
I try to be.
I think, well, you can tell it that. So, you're up, you're smiling, it's like you were talking about like the situation, but you're like, we're going to get through this.
Yeah.
And it's like,
I mean, you have to. You have to.
What is that they say? Do never affirm that which you don't want.
Yeah.
And people do it all the
you
time.
Manifest what you do want and make it happen.
Absolutely. It has been, well, I should ask one final thing. Is there anything that I haven't touched on that you would like to?
Just be safe. If you guys ever order henna yourself, don't just go, no offense Amazon, but don't just, order anything that you see. I'm talking about the paste. The powder too, but not so much. The paste should be kept refrigerated. Whenever you go, if you go somewhere to a fair, ask the henna artist there, what is the ingredients in their henna? Make sure that there's no chemicals in there. You want to make sure it's all natural, because there are horrible henna out there that claim to be henna, such as black henna, that has a chemical in it, very, very long, but the acronym is PPD, that can actually leave like serious scarring and blistering and burns, and it absorbs in your, just gotta be careful. So, yeah.
Okay. It has been really a pleasure having you here. I have enjoyed this, and it was really a lot of fun learning about something new. So I hope to see you again. I know I would like to do live events with you. That's going to be great. And I will see you next time, wherever.
Thanks for having me here.